Greetings, Remote Academy students and families. The following presentation is a brief overview explaining the planned events for Wednesday, June 16th, the last day of school, and our end-of-year event for the Remote Academy. There will be no online remote learning on Wednesday, June 16th. Instead, we are taking this day to offer in-person closure between teachers and students while families return school materials to BPS. Our gathering will be held at Simonds Park Playground on 10 Bedford Street, across from the Burlington Town Common and Fire Department. Gatherings by grade level will be staggered to spread out the number of students on the playground and the number of devices being returned at any one time. Families with more than one student may attend multiple times shown or choose one that best fits their schedule. Our end-of-year gathering will be an opportunity for you to return Burlington Public School property to the schools. This includes the student iPad and charging cord and charging block provided at the beginning of the school year for all K-5 students. This also includes Foundation's magnetic letterboards for students K through 2, as well as Foundation's whiteboards that were provided to some but not all K through grade 3 classrooms. Your student teachers will also let you know any other materials that the teachers may ask you to return. In the interest of student safety, we're asking that all attending families do not park on the spaces that are directly adjacent to the playground and wooded park space. Please park in the section of the parking lot shaded in the diagram here, so that we can ensure that students can travel to and from vehicles and playgrounds safely through the pathway that we will make with safety cones and clearly marked labels to and from the device drop-off section in the shaded area of the park. During the device return and teacher goodbye portion of our event, your student iPad will undergo a brief check that will include checking for significantly cracked or broken screens and the assurance that the device turns on and off. Please make sure that your student device is at least partially charged before bringing the device to the event on June 16th. Grade level teachers and some specialists will be present during grade level times. Devices that are currently not in acceptable return condition should be repaired before being returned to BPS. Please email Mr. Musselman at musselman@bpsk12.org if you have questions about the status of your device. Students are encouraged to come during their grade level times to meet their fellow classmates face-to-face on the Simonds Park Playground. Supervision of children will not be provided by Burlington Public Schools on the playground, as teachers will be busy with goodbyes and facilitating school material returns. Families will need to remain at the playground premises to provide supervision for their students on the playground. While we cannot enforce more stringent rules than those put in place on outdoor gatherings, we are strongly encouraging students to wear masks to be as inclusive to students and families, erring on the side of caution as possible. Please note that if you are planning to move out of Burlington or have already done so, withdrawal papers must be signed to release student paperwork and data to their new school district at the Burlington Public School Central Office. Please contact Mr. Musselman at Musselman at bpsk12.org if this applies to you. Devices must be returned before paperwork can be sent to a new district. Once again, we are encouraging students to come to the Simonds Park Playground during their grade level times to participate in our end of year celebrations. Teachers will not be on the premises before 8 a.m., so please do not plan to drop off a device before that time. Please drop off materials on June 16th even if you do not plan to stay for the playground celebration event. There will be a limited number of opportunities for families to return devices after June 16th, and we want students to have their device ready to go when they start school again in September. The devices that students used this year will be the same devices that they will receive at the beginning of school in 21-22. This concludes our Remote Academy End of Year Celebrations overview. If you have any questions regarding the details of this event, please contact Mr. Musselman at mussellman@bpsk12.org. Thanks for a wonderful school year, and we look forward to seeing you on Wednesday, June 16th.